Welcome back, everyone. I'm Jim.
I'm Clody.
And welcome to This and That 2024.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do we have today there, good looking?
We have a song by Kenny Chesney, The Boys of Fall. The last Kenny Chesney song we did, I don't remember the name of it. We liked it, though. I don't remember the name of it. It was like a one-word title. Remember where his friend had passed away and he was dedicating the song to his friend? Do you remember that?
I can't remember it. I'm terrible about those
Anyway, after that song, a lot of people were requesting The Boys of Fall, which is what this song is.
Okay.
And that was Jill Crow, Gas House, and Proud American.
All right.
Others may have, but those were the only ones that I had captured.
The Boys of Fall.
The Boys of Fall.
Okay.
So
I don't know why the title sounds familiar to me. Is it from? I'll find out. I'll listen to it, and maybe it'll bring back a jog a memory or something.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting. Okay. I mean, we've liked Kenny Chesney.
Yeah. And I always say my favorite Kenny Chesney to date is Knowing You.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite. But his other ones were good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
What was that last one we listened to? You're
it
right.
was a one-word title, and I can't remember the name of it. We're so bad about that, and I'm embarrassed.
Well, tell us. Yeah. Or we'll look it up.
We'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. So don't forget, we want to thank everybody for joining the party.
Mm-hmm. We're up to about 6,100 subscribers. So thank you to those who are subscribing, commenting, and liking. Please continue to do all three. And please continue to give us requests and recommendations for people and groups to listen to. So thank
You're
you.
expanding our knowledge base. Now, we may forget the title of songs and whatnot, but we've done so many.
We've done so many.
It's just hard to remember, this title or that title.
We've done so many. And the other piece is, and sometimes we say this and sometimes we don't, but we record a lot of them in over a day or two. So that's why it seems like, and so then we'll put them out over the course of the next 4 or 5 days. And so we're far removed from them. And so by the time that we put it on, we've already recorded like another,
3, 4, 5 others or something.
7, 8, 10 songs. And so there's just so many songs to remember. So that's why we're always like, I don't remember that song. And it feels like we did it so long ago, but it's just posted. So that's why there seems to be a disconnect. We're really not that flighty and airheaded, but it's just a lot to remember.
Well, I forget a lot of things. I just,
we're not that bad.
No.
We're just not that bad. But that's why we have a hard time remembering them. So.
All right. So
cut us some slack.
Patience. We may be trying your patience. But hang in there with us. All right. This is Kenny Chesney, The Boys of Fall. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Three claps, we're ready tonight. 3 claps. 3 claps. 3 claps. 27 years ago, I sat in this locker room just like you guys, on a knee, getting ready to play a game. I walked down the locker room, it still smells the same. It takes you back real quick. One of the things that caught me was how fast 27 years goes by. There's so many people that live vicariously through you. I would give anything tonight to jump in one of these uniforms with you guys.
To do something I never had an opportunity to do. My father never saw me play. You play for your fathers tonight.
That feeling goes away. It goes away, and it doesn't come every Friday night. It comes when you get married. It comes when your child's born. So you get it, but you just don't get it every Friday night. You're going to miss that more than anything in the world. That's what I miss. And so you seniors that are focused on college, you're focused on your work after high school, what you're going to do next, you're focused on tomorrow, aren't you? You've got plenty of time for tomorrow. But these tonights, they're going by fast. You focus on tonight. This is about you guys. This is about the guys in this room that care about each other, that know there's only so many more of these nights left. It's about you. They're a faceless opponent. They just happen to draw the short straw tonight. Now get your asses ready to play. Win on three. 1, 2, 3.
I feel that chill, smell that fresh cut grass. I'm back in my helmet, cleats and shoulder pads. Standing in the huddle, listening to the call. Fans going crazy for the boys of fall. They didn't let just anybody in that club. Took every ounce of heart and sweat and blood to get to wear those game day jerseys down the hall. The kings of the school, man, where the boys are fall. Well, it's turn and face the stars and stripes. It's batting back them butterflies. It's calling in the air, all right, yes sir, we want the ball. And it's knocking heads and talking trash. It's slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's I got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the wall, you mess with one man, you got us all. The boys are fall.
Hello, high school.
In little towns like mine, that's all they got. Newspaper clippings fill the coffee shops. The old men will always think they know it all. Young girls will dream about the boys of fall. Well, it's turn and face the stars and stripes. It's batting back them butterflies. It's calling in the air, all right, yes sir, we want the ball. And it's knocking heads and talking trash. It's slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's I got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the wall, you mess with one man, you got us all. The boys will fall.
I love the video.
Mm-hmm.
It's really neat. That was Sean Payton at the very beginning of the video.
Yeah.
Interesting lyrics if you go back to your high school days, right?
Mm-hmm.
Start thinking about those days.
Yeah.
About, wearing your jersey on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Just and thinking about those Friday nights and all that,
Mm-hmm.
and how important they were to the communities at that time. Very important. I mean, where I grew up, especially Friday nights. I mean, that was everything. I mean, when I was really small, I remember going to the high school football games. That you went to the games to watch the high school football team.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I was playing like little pee-wee football and that kind of stuff. But you grew up that's where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
The lyrics kind of speak to me.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's probably more speaking to you.
Yeah.
I've never played football,
No, I was gonna say-
obviously.
No,
But I mean, I can see how it would speak to someone who had experienced that. Because, I mean, you hear players who have been on teams, and it's just that special relationship that you build with them. Yeah, and it's a bond that, those are my brothers, that they always say, because you go through a lot, right?
Yeah.
Year after year, and you're playing together, and even off the field, right? You still have that bond. So, I mean, I can see how it would be meaningful, this song.
Yeah, you listen to some of these pro athletes after they retire, and they say, well, what do you miss? Well, I don't miss the practice. I don't miss the grind, but I miss the locker room. Those relationships that you had. Yeah, the relationships that you build. And obviously, if you're on a successful team, those are, you'll treasure those forever.
Yeah.
But most of them always say the same thing, that they miss those relationships the most.
Yeah.
Being around those guys, because, it's a job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a job, but it's a very, very demanding job, physically, emotionally, mentally. Some people go to work and they're behind a computer all day, which is mentally and emotionally taxing, stressful. But, you just, that locker room, it's very special to football players.
Yeah.
That's their little haven, As they say, what happens in the locker room stays in the locker room. Kind of like Las Vegas, I guess.
Well, it's turning faces, stars and stripes. It's fighting back them butterflies. It's calling in the air all around. Yes, sir, we want the ball. It's knocking heads and talking trash. It's slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's I got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the wall, you mess with one man, you got us all. But boys are fall. We're the boys of fall.
What we would say to young kids, learn to dream. You can accomplish anything you want to. What a wonderful time in your life.
I get excited when I see kids playing in the backyard or at the schoolyard. The advice that I would give a group of 7-year-old, 8-year-olds would be to have dreams.
It's okay to work at those dreams, do whatever you can, but just have fun, and there's nothing wrong with dreaming big.
I just like to see kids when I see, especially the younger kids, and when I see them playing, I just hope they're having fun.
Football lessons we learn as kids and all continue to apply through the rest of your life. Life is a team game. It's the big game.
Anybody can be a leader, can be excited, can be first in line when things are going great. The test is when you battle through tough times, when things aren't perfect, where do you stand?
This is your night. Make it happen! Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Wear that with pride one time!
You can't be quiet. You can't be unemotional. This is an emotional game.
On that day and at the end of your life, you look in the mirror and you know, I gave it all I had and I gave it for a worthy cause.
You think about what that means. You think about what it means to me on your last play. This is my last play of football ever. My last play, how do I want it to be? How do I want to be remembered?
Number one,
Last class.
number two,
Last turn. 1, 2, 3. Last play. 1, 2, 3. Last play. 1, 2, 3. Last play. Let's go play it.
All we need is just somebody that wants to do some leadership out there. Now we go. Come on, Ed. Everybody's a leader.
You said stand for
was in the tackle place, would that be?
Did you like it?
Loved it. Loved it. I loved the story behind it.
Yeah.
At the end, too, I was going to tell you a story about Bear Bryant.
Uh-huh.
Bear Bryant once said, they asked him questions. He said, Bear Bryant, your practices are so hard. He says, I make the practices so hard so that if somebody's going to quit, they quit during practice and they'll never quit during a game. So again, it goes back to, what's going to happen? How do you react to adversity?
Yeah.
Are you going to be able to stand that test? And again, everybody faces it. And I'm not just talking about football.
Yeah.
I'm talking about life. We
It's like
all
Joe
are going.
Namath said.
Yeah, it's the big game.
Yeah.
Life is the game. I told you a story about Joe Namath, how he got recruited.
Yeah.
He didn't even know who Bear Bryant was. And his mother packed his bags and said, you're going to Alabama. It's funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's the story, I've got your back, and again, that's important. That's friendships. Those, a true friendship, not just an acquaintance.
Yeah.
But a true friendship, somebody.
Well, and trust, which is a big thing, right?
Yeah, he's kind of going back. Kenny Chesney, I think, is kind of going back to those days, saying, this is what I remember. That we have each other's back. Like that one coach was saying, how do you want to be remembered when you look in the mirror?
Yeah.
So, interesting song. I was wondering if that was like a part of a movie or.
I don't think it was.
Or, something like, when there used to be a show like Friday Night Lights or something like that. I wonder if that was part of that. But anyway, I liked it. I liked the storyline. I think I liked the video.
Yeah.
The video it said a lot to me. Of course, I saw a lot of Tennessee.
Yeah.
But
again, this is one of those times where I don't think it would have been as impactful had you not seen the video.
Agreed.
Right?
Well, yeah, if it was just
if you just heard the song, you'd be like, oh, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's about football. Okay.
And so it became like a mini movie, really.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, a good way of looking at it.
So I enjoy when videos and the videos line up. When the song
and the video line up.
When they line up. Sometimes we watch videos and they're just like, why is that happening?
Well, almost the video made the song there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, and we've seen some of those too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I enjoyed it. Again, even though I I've never played football, but I can
The storyline.
Sure, I can relate. Yeah.
So that was Kenny Chesney, The Boys of Fall. And I would recommend it just to watch the video.
Yeah.
Right? So, like I said, I think the video and the song meshed really well.
Yeah.
So until the next time, I'm Jim.
I'm Cody.
And we are This and That. Okay. Until then, see ya.
Bye.